Bitcoin hoodie guy coming back with another Kaspa video. Before we get into it, could you please Mike Tyson the like and subscribe button? Had Grok create this bad boy. All right, you can see we're back over 16 cents, and here we go. Just wanted to go before we dive further. Davey said, also, the rumor is there's about 400 petahash coming online in the next couple of weeks. All those August batch KS5 Pros coming, 20K of them. So we could be seeing that hash rate jumping up even higher. We're getting close, 890 petahashes. So we're almost to 900 petahashes. Another 400 petahashes, we'd be like, we'd be, what, 1.3 exahash. So that is beautiful, creating a more secure network. Casplex, you probably heard Binance Live. That was a couple hours ago. That was before I got up. So I'm going to share in the link. There's the video of CryptoPumpz. He's got it on his channel. Let's see. So yeah, it's got it on his channel. I got the link in the description. Also, there's a link just to the Binance website, but it might be easier to watch on YouTube. So CryptoPumpz has got he threw this up on his YouTube channel, and so I linked it in the description. And you have Wolfie. You have a couple people, someone from Binance Earn, Sam Sal hosted in the Binance Live. You have Chris Kang from Casplex. You also have Nicholas. He used to be the ex-Binance US listings research lead, head of research at Cast Media. I haven't had a chance to dive in and compress it, but someone at X was right here saying the Binance mining rep. Note, Kaspa is not added to the Binance exchange yet. So please add your external Kaspa wallet to receive your rewards. Keyword is yet. So, and that's just a person talking, but that is where I got the quote and the thumbnail and title. I guess, I mean, it was not the exact quote, but she's trying to make sure that they add the external wallet, but we're hanging on the word yet. That yet means, or you would imply that it's going to be coming. So we just got to be patient. You just got to be patient. That Binance pool is still number 6, 21.2 petahash. It just seems inevitable. When, we don't know. The number 5th wallet and 7th wallet taking the day off. They didn't load up. Maybe those are Binance Kraken. We don't know. People think they could be listed, could be connected to exchange. One thing I want to talk about is when people are doing the energy trading platforms, I'm just kind of curious how it's going to work. KII is going to work out. No doubt people are going to be trading carbon credits, and they're going to be trading carbon credits and energy. But so you got your solar farm somewhere in the desert, wherever you live in Southern California, somewhere in Texas, West Texas, you have a big solar farm, you have a smart power, meter. So it's keeping track of how much money or how much energy you're putting back on the grid. But there's a limit to how far energy can go to be used. So what if you're living in an area where, from what I see, and I don't know, maybe this isn't right, but it looks like 300 miles, because even with those high voltage lines, the power diminishes over time. This makes it sound like 300 miles. Distance. In practice, electricity can be transmitted over a distance of several hundred miles, up to 1,000. So I don't know. There's a limit, though. So like, if people can trade the carbon credits, well, the carbon credits might be different because someone might plant trees and get carbon credits they can trade. But energy, so like, there's no guarantee that even if you produce extra energy and put it on the grid, that maybe it doesn't quite get used, or it does, or someone in another country can't really buy your energy because your energy can only really go to 300,000 miles or something. I don't know. Just something I was thinking about the other day. I no doubt that people are going to be trading it, but I was just curious of how valuable it's going to be, because I mean, you can't produce solar energy at this time in Texas, and someone in Brazil can't use that energy. They might be able to trade it, but they're not be able to use it. So a lot of bullish things. Right now the market's still going sideways. I think that's net positive. I'm gonna look forward to later today at work. I'm gonna give this a full listen, and maybe I'll try to pull out the couple points that stood out to me. Um, but yeah, I heard, Shy and Wolfie were on uh, the Sin City crypto. So there's just a lot going on, and it takes time for the KII infrastructure, 10 blocks per second, and Casplex, one of the the next things on the horizon, and that just takes time to build out, and they'll probably get it right this time. Let's see. I'm sure it's absolutely nothing. Just Nicholas Sismil, Kaspa hype man, casually chilling with Binance crew, no big deal. Just Kaspa things. So a lot of people are talking about that. Here is that video, and I did cut it a little bit short when I did cover that Fred Teal video. I could put a link into this. You've maybe seen this on X, or maybe you watched that link a little bit further. He does talk about having to hold they're holding some, so they're not selling all of their Caspa. And he talks to something about they don't want to have more than 51%. But by the time Marathon Digital started mining, Shy pointed that out. Let's see. I think I bookmarked that. So right here, he was talking about. I can't speak for Fred Thiel, but it seems clear that 51% was just an illustration, remembering that Mara holds less than 10% of the total Caspa hash rate, and that they started mining when 75% was already in circulation. So someone else brought up that he doesn't want to piss off all the Mara holders and Bitcoin maxis by saying that they're holding more, but these are some good points. Um, and he thinks it's Shy thinks it's good if they sell, putting in circulation. They're also adding to the hash rate. So like everything that Mara does, he believes is net positive. In my opinion, the amount of Caspa on Mara's balance sheet, which is very significant, is the only way to quantify the vote of confidence they give it. Even if it's only say 10% of all the Caspa they mined, the rest of the Caspa they mined is not an investment but a utility, which is also great. After all, Mara's business is accumulating Bitcoin, and their job is to find the best way to do it. It's not like if Caspa wasn't useful or accumulating Bitcoin, they would keep it on their balance sheet instead. More like they would just spend the money on mining Caspa beyond their accumulation to begin with. I think the point is he was trying to make, which I agree with very much, is the large miners selling some of their Caspa to buy Bitcoin is a good thing. It means that they do not only contribute to the security of the network, but they also to the liquidity and trading volume, which is a win-win. If you think about it, having 5% miners that hold all they mine is actually worse than having a single 20% miner that sells half of it to retail. So great point. And so, yeah, maybe after I'm done, I'll put this link to this tweet. That way you can watch the whole little 2-minute segment. I kind of only watched the little first part where they're talking about using it to accumulate, but they ended up talking about that they're going to hold it. So you got big players like Marathon Digital, more ASICs, more computers are coming online, increasing the hash rate. KRC20 is on the horizon. Binance, has a mining pool. They're, interacting with Wolfie, Casplex, Cas Media. You know, they're just, and then there's Ray. There's Ray from Ice River that was on there too. Um, let's see, there's Ray from Ice River. So they are interacting with a lot of the people in the ecosystem, and they said it's not on Binance yet. So it's really hard to imagine a world where it's not on Binance. And eventually, why Caspa is not going to be on every exchange, there's no reason why it won't. When that happens, we don't know exactly, but we know Kraken and Binance is probably gearing up for it. So most likely it'll happen at a time that's optimal for us. We just got to be patient. And I think if the KRC20s come out, I know I've said this a bunch, but I do think if the KRC20s come out while this market is still down, that's going to propel us maybe into the top 16 or 17. So then we're getting close to the top 10. So just got to be got to be patient. So that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Stay bullish.